Hello, hello, my beloved waking gods and goddesses. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Love, Truth, and Beauty. Do it yourself or divine in the flesh. Now with replays on IGTV at dakini.kiss, where together we learn how to surf and navigate the ups and downs of the totality of human experience, composing a new earth beyond the limitations of this perception-managed reality matrix of five senses, having embodied our true divine creative natures in our true sensual sensorial world of seven senses, creating formless into form. Before we get started, please do give this video a thumbs up. Please also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all setting, so that when I upload, the YouTube will let you know. I generally upload Tuesdays and Fridays, 2 p.m. Eastern. My name is Maria West, and I am your hostess of the highest, here to download, upload, inspire, and usher you into your bestest and brightest light, your bestest and brightest selves, and inviting you all to open your hearts wider and wider and wider still. Hello, my little darlings. How are you all doing? Are you living outside of the matrix and more living from your center screens? I hope so. Welcome to episode 75, and this is going to be a huge breather here from the last 30 episode series, focused mostly on reality creation. So today's video, I am offering up a jumpstart to healing within the matrix identification of victimization by specifically working on forgiving the feminine, particularly our mothers. Okay, now this new earth, beyond the limitations of the matrix that we are endeavoring to create, holds the keys to our ultimate freedom and awakening. Now, regardless of gender, okay, hold your judgments on that. Every human being embodies and expresses masculine and feminine energies. As waking actual women, we are the gatekeepers to conscious presence on this sacred earth outside of the matrix. I know you know this, which is why you have worked so hard in discovering how you can instill change through sharing your divine gifts with the world. But we have to come from a place of fullness rather than depletion and polarization. Okay, so regaining trust in the divine feminine is key to our awakening and empowerment as women and as men and as fellow human beings. All right, because there is this silent awakening that is calling us to forgive and regain trust in mom and all women, to embody the feminine and masculine energies as directed by life and its circumstances. We need to reignite our trust in the divine feminine. We also need to anchor trust in ourselves. We need to stop blaming the masculine and men. Okay? We're not giving men and women embodied in the dark, unconscious masculine a pass, but we are opening to forgiving them, okay? And as balanced, awakened women, we are required to embody a balanced masculine energy, as the he within me as a woman is in charge of my ability as a woman, and this occurs to men too, to take inspired action. So let's talk energy, because regardless of gender, both men and women embody male and female energies. Being conscious and awake outside the matrix requires us to integrate and consciously wield both these energies and embody them. There is no either or, no separation. Get it? Got it? So here's a quick download of Feminine Masculine 101. The divine masculine and divine feminine, okay? There's only one man and one woman, of which each and every one of us is a physical expression of that one man or one woman. Now, in general, masculine energy is directive, projective, action-taking, doing, like a rock, like a mountain, in steadfast stillness and strong, solid focus, driven, never changing. Now, in general, feminine energy in both men and women is light, changeable, fluid, flowy, being, receptive, open, sensual, all about colors and flavors and moods and modes. The masculine in both men and women evolves through challenge. The feminine in both men and women evolves through praise. Now, our mothers are our first foundational templates for the women in our lives and all our relationships, the good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly, and the everything in between and beyond, fucked up and blissful. Okay? The feminine's focus in both men and women is relationship. The feminine is form. Okay, she is the materialization of creative, non-physical energy moved into the physical. Form is everywhere. Okay, we interact with all forms, and this interaction is relationship, relating to forms. Our mothers are our first interface with the energies of the divine feminine that embrace and express the qualities of love, life, light, creativity, magnetism, movement, spontaneity, softness, generosity, nurturing, sweetness, fluidity, and flow, allowing openness, beauty, and radiance. This interface and connection becomes our template for our own feminine nature, regardless of being male or female. When we are in conflict with our mothers and the feminine, we are actually at war with the nature and short circuit our inherent connection to love and joy, magnetism, receiving, and abundance. One of the main reasons why the law of attraction, reality creation, does not work is because of the blocks to receiving and being magnetic and the mistrust of the feminine principle of receiving. If you mistrust the feminine or feel betrayed by her in any form, shape, or fashion, you will short-circuit your energetic connection to the feminine principle of receiving. Abundance is not about doing, although divine action is required as a component. Abundance is about allowing the juicy feminine energies to expand your creativity and allow you to become more magnetic, whether you're a man or a woman, male or female. The feminine is into the sensual world. She is form, all forms. So she, he, because the feminine also resides in men, is all about desires, tastes, smells, sounds, textures, and beauty. Therefore, addictions are also based on being filled or fulfilled, feeling his or her sense of emptiness. The masculine, on the other hand, escapes into emptiness through drugs and alcohol and television, which are considered feminine in frequency because they are light. And this takes the masculine into oblivion. So like having an orgasm and falling right into sleep almost immediately. I know I had to put that in there. Now the feminine, the goddess, has many faces and moods just like nature. There's her fierceness in an erupting volcano when she gets really pissed and upset, and her sublime beauty expressed in a gorgeous sunrise or beautiful smile. Our mothers and every expression of the feminine encompasses an infinite array of sanity and craziness, yet historically the patriarchy and the matriarchy has vilified and sought to destroy her in this polarization of these energies. Unwinding our disconnection with mom and the feminine also shifts and evolves our ability to nurture ourselves with the masculine and open to our abilities to receive. All right, now I've got some mirror work exercises here, my beloveds, okay? And this is also journaling exercises. So step 1, something I hated about my mother. Okay, so journal about that. Step 2, something I wanted my mother to give me. So complete that. Step 3, something I wanted my mother to tell me. Complete that. Step 4, something I wanted to tell my mother. Step 5, the gifts I've received from my mother are. Step 6, now with a partner, a trusted partner, trusted friend, beloved, or in front of a mirror, you will, in praise mind, share with us, you, the mirror, your great qualities of your mother for 5 entire minutes. So you can set an alarm, and I want you to describe your mother's admirable qualities. And if you run out of things to say, be silent or repeat what you've just shared. Now, this is regardless of whether or not your mother is alive, whether you even knew her or had one. I strongly urge you to do all these exercises, all right? Over the next week or so, I also invite you all to journal about your relationship with the feminine principle of receiving and the relationships with your mother, your sisters, your women friends, girlfriends, wives, along with your relationship with your own inner feminine. For you men out there, what are the challenges that come up and what are the gifts from all these relationships? Okay, now if you don't have someone you can do this with, just as I said, please use a mirror or your journal. Now remember that journaling and burning it when you are complete with your journal entries, your journal book, or if you're working with paper, just pieces of paper, is the fast track to awakening, waking up, waking yourself up, seeing yourself, seeing your reality, and exiting the matrix. Because what you're doing is you're endeavoring to catch your attention and stay conscious about what you're up to on all levels of life and existence, and letting go of all stories and narratives that we can easily get caught up in and repeat ad nauseum. Okay, my loves, that is my speech. Do dive into the excavation of these. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. I can feel the tension arising. Because what we need to do, we need to integrate our respective inner feminine natures regardless of our gender identification. Let us all open our hearts and release our pains and sorrows and hurts regarding mom and regarding the feminine so that we can become more magnetic to receiving. I am not advocating that if your mom was in any way abusive or very destructive, that you recontact her. This is really about an internal process within your own psyche, your own being, your own hearts. Okay? Next video, we will excavate the direct relationships of our fathers and the masculine. So please email me, DM me on the Facebook or the Instagram with any questions regarding these exercises. Do give this video a thumbs up. Comment about your experiences in the comments box below or in private. Let me know how you are doing, and let me know if you have any suggestions for video topics. Please share this video with your communities, your families, friends, and social media platforms, and with folks with whom you feel would benefit from this content. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, selecting the all settings so that the YouTube will let you know when I upload next. And if you find value, enjoy, or benefit from my videos, won't you please consider supporting my work through a donation? My PayPal link is right below, and a huge thank you to those of you who have donated to my work recently. So appreciative. So much appreciative, my loves. And my contact information is below with my link tree that connects you with all of my stuff. I thank you all so much for your participation and focused attention. I really do appreciate it. So until next time, you be the love that you are. You share your love. Always act from love. From your center screen, be creative, be kind, be helpful, be generous, and give of yourself. Here's to love, truth, and beauty, my lovey doves. Mwah!